So we are followers of this one true God. We're descended from Israel. And then, of course, 2,000 years ago, we're Christians, Catholic Christians. God sent the eternal Word took on a human nature. The Son of God came amongst us, was born of Mary. I mean, that's a fantastic thing. God really came down to our level. We really can call Jesus our brother, as well as our Redeemer. That's why every church has a cross or a crucifix to remind us that, especially through his suffering and death, Jesus saved us. Now, this was a breakthrough, unexpected to the Jews. The Jews never separated church and state the way we did. It was all tied up together. So the religious leader they were hoping for was a political leader, somebody who would free them from the Romans and from Herod, and because they were sandwiched between these great powers. And so they go back to a little bit like it was in the days of David and King Solomon. And for those who were politically minded, or put that as the first priority, Jesus was a great disappointment. Judas might have been in that category. We really don't know why Judas betrayed our Lord. We do know he was a thief. He was, as we used to say in old Australian, tickling the till. He was taking money from the funds. But that's one thing. Another thing is to betray Jesus, hand him over to be killed. It's a great mystery as to why he did that. One thing it might have been, he might have thought, look, we'd had all these political hopes. We really thought Jesus was going to be an important leader, and he's not interested in this. He's an enormous disappointment. We don't know. But Jesus' way is different from that political way. So we are the followers of Jesus. We're followers of the one true God. And tomorrow we will celebrate the feast of the Trinity, Father, Son, and Spirit. The Jews don't believe Jesus is the Son of God. So they worship the same God as ourselves, but they don't see God as a Trinity. And then, of course, we have the Muslims. In my little Sunday Telegraph article tomorrow for Trinity Sunday, I start off by asking, do we worship the same God as the Muslims? And you've got to say yes, because there's only one God. There's only one God to be worshipped. But we explain God in quite different ways. They believe Jesus is a prophet, but they certainly don't believe. They believe Jesus was born of a virgin, Mary. They don't believe Jesus really died on the cross, and they certainly don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God. And also they've got very different moral teachings. Their God teaches moral teachings and is described as acting in quite a different way. One of the most beautiful things about the Christian God is that our God, the true God, hates the sin but always loves the sinner. But Allah is described as hating unbelievers and evildoers. Quite a different concept.